Hey, what's happening, man? Your favorite cousin, Yung Joc, and right now you tune into the Ugly Money Podcast. Yes, sir.
What up, what up, what up? I am Ugly Money Nietzsche, and this is the Ugly Money Podcast, and I am here with my special guest of the evening, Southside Atlanta's own, Benjamin Banneker High School. Yeah, I do my research. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, show your love for Yung Joc.
Yeah, what's happening?
My guy.
DJ.
Good to see you, brother.
Oh, man, it's crazy. What's happening?
You know, we got a lot to talk about. It's been a minute, man. We've had a successful quarantine. You know,
yeah.
we starting to come back outside.
Yeah.
You know, and before we get into the present and maybe the future, let's go back to the past, because, you know, I believe that, you know, you got to understand a man's journey so you can see where a man's going. Southside Atlanta, Yung Joc, before Yung Joc is Yung Joc. How does he catch that first break?
Man, you know, for real, like, I was one of those cats that just was always working. People already thought I was, like, connected to somebody with some money already, you know, because it was like, you always into something, and I always seemed like I belonged, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I think that was just my mindset. I think really me and Nitty doing this going down.
Yeah.
It was like 15 years ago. And I just remember him walking out that room saying, "Hey, man, you hear that? That's one." I was
knew what it was.
Yeah, I think it is. But I'll tell you what was funny.
Yeah.
By the time I was doing my deal, Atlanta was trying to figure out, well, which one should we push? It's going down to Dope Boy Magic. I'm like, what? You know which one.
Yeah, exactly, right.
But that just shows, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that my career was gonna take off the way it did. I felt like I put in enough work, but I didn't know it was gonna do what it did, you know what I mean?
When Diddy came calling, man, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people have gone into that business room with Diddy and live to tell his story on the other end. What is it like working that situation with Diddy?
Well, I mean, it was crazy because at that moment where you want to feel, you ever have those moments where you compelled to say how you feel,
exactly,
what you believe and what your thoughts are. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you're in the presence of such greatness that you're like, let me just say less and listen more.
Amen.
So I was always that type of student, you know what I'm saying, any craft that I, you know what I'm saying, tried to be a part of. So whenever I was around Diddy, it was always cool. We never had no tension. We never had no ill moments. You know what I'm saying? It was just always cool. But it was definitely always a learning experience for me, because I was always right there. I went ear hustling, but you can't help but to hear what type of conversation. If you sit in a $500,000 car,
come on, man,
with a mogul, and he's arms length away from you, and you hear him on a $40 million phone call, you hear the numbers, you can't do nothing but be like, well, that. I'm trying to have $1 million conversation. He having $100 million conversation. You know what I mean?
Shouts out to Diddy, bro. Shouts out to Diddy. Now, the difference between platinum recording artists and extremely successful reality star. What's the difference between the TV and the music?
You know, music, for one, it moves you emotionally. You know what I'm saying? You kind of don't have no control over it. You know what I mean? If it's something that's meant to move you, once you get to taking it in, you have to conform to the frequencies of what's going on in your head, and you be like, oh shit, it got me. And that's what music is. TV is a little different because you're watching my true emotions at that moment. You're watching the way I handle a situation. You're watching how I, you know what I'm saying, govern myself, but not govern myself. And it allows you to relate differently. You know, in a song, you continue to hear this same word lyrics over and over and over and over with a melody that you love, and it kind of gets programmed into your head. But when you're watching television, it's more of a natural experience. And so I think, like, for instance, for me to have a hit song, everybody at the same time got to start feeling like, you know what, I think he got one, right?
Exactly.
But if I walk into a room and the camera's on me, and I say something outrageous, or I make a face, or I react a certain way, or if I just laugh at something that's crazy, if I relate to enough people at the same time, it's like a hit record almost, because instantly people, they react, it's instant. It's instant. You don't have to question, was that funny? If it's funny, it was funny.
Yeah.
You don't have to question that was the most ignorant thing you you know instantly. Sometimes with a song, you'll hear a record and not even know that it's a hit record. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, you don't know. You don't always know.
Right. Then 3 weeks later,
damn right. Yeah, after you heard about it a million times or whatever, you know what, you kind of get programmed to it. Or whatever. So, dope, man. Now one thing I have always admired about you, and this is just my personal thoughts, you are a master at redirecting attention. Meaning, you will. It's almost like a sales funnel, to be totally honest, for all my marketing people. It might have went over some of y'all head. Don't worry about it. We'll come back to you. You bring the consumer in with whatever tactic that you're using, maybe like a hairstyle.
Right.
And all, to get them to either buy in, purchase, or know about what you intend them to know.
Right.
I know that's conscious. You're not. You smarter than you look, or you try to perceive. And I just want to let you know that there's another person in this world that sees like that nigga understands the laws of attraction and attention. Tell me about those what people may call jock antics and things of that nature, and how does that work? Of how you redirect the attention?
Well, all right, for one thing, you gotta always remember that people are always looking for the next thing to talk about. They're looking for the next thing to love, the next thing to hate, the next thing to uphold, the next thing to denounce. It's just human nature.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of like that's what happens as a consumer. You naturally become a judge.
Exactly.
And people get so caught up in the idea of judging that sometimes you have to present people with something to judge, whether it be good or bad. And I do it intentionally sometimes. When I did my hair like that, I was on one of them moments like, I'm gonna do something different.
It was different.
I'm silly as hell. So
I know.
I'll sit here with you and be like, hey, what if I just did woo-doo? And you be like, boy, no, don't do that. Why you do that? And then see the thing you tell me don't do is what I may do, because I'm noticing your natural reaction.
Exactly.
And sometimes I just go to my own beat. I move to my own beat, dog. And I do that for a reason. Like, that's why it's kind of hard for me to hang out with rappers and things and such. You know what I'm saying? I got a few that I like. Shouts out to rap. Like rap, I have a real intentional love for my homie.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? And a respect for him, because he ain't never switched up on me, and vice versa. We don't even, when we get around each other, we're not even talking about rap. We ain't talking about nothing with the industry. We just on some, how you family doing? How you kid doing? You know?
Respect.
So when I'm out here in the world, man, I just, and the reason I say I don't really hang with other entertainers, let me not say rappers, entertainers sometimes, because some people get so caught up in their own hype. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do that. I've never been caught up. You know what I'm saying? I never be the, you know who I am? I never be that guy. Like,
nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I'm just so humble. So I live.
Yeah.
I know I got one time to be here.
Damn right.
I don't think you get a second chance.
No, I think you only get one shot at life.
So do whatever it is your heart desires, man. If you want to just do something because you know it's gonna make somebody laugh. So I was a class clown as a kid.
Yeah.
But I was also a very studious child. So I was the kid. It was like a switch. I could be the teacher's worst nightmare because I'm being the class clown.
Exactly.
And I could be the teacher's protege. because I know how to switch over and say, okay, send me to the board. Yes, ma'am. All right, so class, here's what's going on. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And the teacher's sitting there confused, like, how in the hell?
Did he know that?
Not did he know that, because they teachers know. It's like, you know, and you looking at your flock, your students, you like, okay, this one over here, he's a little slow. This one over here, he's bright. He's very bright. This one here is bright, but keep getting caught up with the wrong crowd. And that was kind of like me, you know what I'm saying? So.
Respect. Now, Renaissance man is another thing that I would like to call you. You kind of you have a lot of different hustles. You don't put all your apples in one basket when it seems like when it comes to business, which is if any word of advice I've ever got from my rich homies is to have multiple streams of income and multiple sources of the bag coming in. A lot of different businesses, radio show, South Beach, just a lot of different investment ventures. Let's talk about financial literacy, financial freedom, and investing. You know what I'm saying? Of how to make your money double, triple, and things of that nature, and all the things that you do in the business realm outside of just entertainment.
All right, so for me, like, I think the first thing that any responsible man that's gonna deal with some money, the first thing they have to have, the foundation of what their future is gonna look like is based on the discipline. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be disciplined. It takes a certain level of discipline to be financially sound for some individuals. You know, like perfect example, you got the one cat who, hey man, he just good at what he do. So when he makes these wild, outlandish purchases, you never see the downside of it for him because he's always up.
Exactly.
That's a beautiful thing. But unfortunately, everybody's story and case is not
work
gonna
like
play
that
out
all
like
the time.
that.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have the cat who gonna be up and he gonna try to do the same thing he see that the other cat doing, because he don't say I can't afford it, he say I can do it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes financial literacy is knowing if I can or can't afford something.
There you go.
And people don't, like, you gotta understand, like, if I spend $1, I need to have made at least 10.
Damn right.
A lot of times cats will spend 10 because they know they're gonna make $1. They'll make it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or they spending the money before they even got it. Miss Brandy, could you pull up me and Mr. Joc some of this bomb-made vodka, man? It's lemonade flavor vodka. It's black-owned vodka company, man. It's definitely dope, but go down smooth, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna hurt you too much. Brandon might, but you know. Don't hurt nobody, Miss Brandon. So back to this financial literacy situation and investments, man. You know what I'm saying, and investing and things of that nature. Like, where did you get that whole mentality of, I like to call it a double up. You know what I'm saying, putting the money somewhere.
My dad, and my mom too. But my dad, I remember my dad would take us to the car wash, right? And it's gonna say, hey, thank you, sweetheart. What it'll do is just kind of give you an insight of how my character started to be formed as a child. He would take us to the car wash with the air fresheners, right? And it'd be 50 bottles, 10 of 5 different scents in the case. We sell $2 each. So if you sell a case, that's $100. My dad would split $1 with us. So he made 50 out the case, I made 50 out the case. So my thing was to make sure me and my dad would walk away equal.
Damn right.
So that meant I was gonna hustle to whatever extent. And the understanding of that fundamental was no matter how many I sell, we walk away equal because we splitting it. It's a partnership. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if he going hard in the paint, I'm going hard in the paint. We both win. Now, one thing about my character came from this same field training, or what have you. I was very shy, and I still am to this day. People don't know that. That's why sometimes I can be a little awkward. But it's funny because I can laugh at myself. So once I laugh, the awkwardness goes. It's breaking the ice.
Exactly.
But a lot of times at the car wash, there would be these very, very attractive women. And as a kid, it would intimidate me because I was always attracted to beautiful women.
There it is.
It would kind of intimidate me, and I was like, Dad, I don't know what to say. So he had to come on over there. And it's cute. He knew how it's gonna come out. He, you know what I'm saying?
Damn
he know
right.
She gonna respect the fact that he has his son out here, his sons
Exactly.
out here hustling, doing something positive, right? Mm-hmm. He know the response he gonna get from her, right?
Exactly.
And he also know he's gonna teach me a lesson in the process. So he's overly confident in his approach by saying, "Hey man, how you doing? Listen, my name is Stan. This is my son, Joc. We call him Joc for short. He a little shy. One of my, this is my seed. Mm-hmm. We're out here selling this product, and he just so shy because he loves a woman with beautiful feet.
Talk about it.
And she,
yeah.
Give me 5 of them. And I'm seeing it as a kid. It wasn't him playing her out of her money, but it was him making the best of the overall situation.
Exactly.
Hey, we're gonna make her happy. We're gonna appease her because she's gonna walk away happy knowing that she experienced what she encountered today. She watched a father teach his son how to be independent in the world. You know what I'm saying? Then he also knows that it's gonna show me how to be confident and break the ice no matter what. So that's why I always may say something crazy when I break the ice with people because I found how to do that at an early age, at a tender age. You know what I'm saying? We was out there at 6 years old at the car wash.
Come on.
You know, so that's why people, when my silly side come, like, man, what made you say that? Because I learned early how to break the ice. And sometimes that's just giving people the positive frequency within whatever you approach with. As long as it's charged with the positive frequency, they can't help but feel it.
Respect. Yeah. And it's part of making the sale too. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man. She pulled you a little. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want to hurt you now. I can bring her back in here.
That's all right now.
Yeah, man. Balmain, man. It's dope. So look, for a man like yourself that has various business ventures, probably too many to count. I know that you were once on the Forbes list of the richest rappers in the world. Let's go to today. You have artists that pay homage to Joc.
Right.
NLE Chopper is going down, you know what I'm saying? He pays homage to you. Several mentions of Joc in songs with reverence and respect.
Right.
When you hear 42 Dugg say, "Before I go broke like Joc, fuck with that dog like Vic." First time you hear it, what's in your mind?
I was half asleep the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm like, ooh, I like that beat.
Yeah.
It just, what is this little whistle shit I keep hearing?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, oh, that shit hard. And I'm a fan of Lil Baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of QC.
Respect.
I ain't know nothing about 42 Dugg, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, these niggas doing what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You get on, you get your footing right, you bring the next one up. I respect it, I love the hustle. So I'm half asleep and I'm like, damn, shit jamming. Boy, I go broke like Joc. I was like, what the fuck? I was sleeping, was drunk. Like, this shit made me. I said, what that nigga say? The funny thing is, I was by myself.
Wow.
So no one heard it when I heard it, right?
Yeah.
But you ever hear some shit so shocking, you gotta look around like a nigga in the room. Like,
wait a minute, who's talking about
by
me?
myself.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it was on because I couldn't. What it wasn't something I could rewind. I heard this shit. So, of course, I sit back and I say, damn, I'm like, shit, how does one supposed to take that? Like, knowing that, from what I think I understand, he signed a goddamn baby, right?
Yep.
Respectfully so, I felt as if I had a good relationship with Gotti. We were on the same label once. We had a record. I know what she liked, that it didn't really get the major success we wanted, but it generated a lot of income for me, and I moved through a lot of those cities.
I remember booking you off that record. So, yeah.
With Gotti, right? So in my mind, in my understanding, me and Gotti have a decent relationship. P from QC, I thought that he and I had a decent relationship. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby, I don't really know Lil Baby like that. You know what I'm saying? I love his work. I'm a fan of everybody I spoke of. So, you know, it's one of those moments where like you sitting there and you know this person that this artist is coming up talking about, right? Mm-hmm. And somewhere in there you have to say, well, shit, I mean, that's what he feel. He his own man. Like, he got a right to be who. If that's what he felt like saying, I don't want to stop it.
If he gonna step out there, step out there.
On the other hand, there's a side that says, hey, shit, controversy sells. On the other hand, it's like, shit, he's a millennial. We just saw on IG.
Yeah.
And social media, you driving for pull up and go.
Exactly.
So maybe the public opinion is you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So as an adult, me having children, 42 Dugg.
Keyword adult.
Yeah, I had to step back and say, well, let's find a positive in it. Mm-hmm. Of all the people he could have said, he said me. Which meant I had to have a special kind of situation that when I went broke, it made you say, damn, how that happen? You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
So when you think about it, you know, in order for someone to say, before I go broke like you, then that means it would have to be some major success involved to even use you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? As the variable in this situation to say the broke like, what's the comparison? So I don't, you know, it's the funniest thing in the world to me because I be in my club, I be in South Beach.
Come on.
And
in your club.
In my club, It's funny when people sitting there looking at me when the song comes, like, oh shit, is he gonna let them play the song? And I be like this. This shit funny to me. Because in real life, let me say something like mental health is real, y'all.
Respect.
Let me what a camera? Which camera? Let me say this to anybody that may be watching. Mental health is real. Let me explain something to y'all. What if I really was broke? What if I was down and out? What if I had begun to feel like I was a failure to myself, to my kids, to society? What if I felt like my brand had been tarnished so much that there was no way to bring it back? And to have someone put me in a song and make a mockery of my name and possibly my reality. If my mental health wasn't up to par, I could be in a very devastated state of mind.
Facts.
Because the #1 song that's out right now that's got niggas chanting it word for word is a record that puts me at the bottom of the barrel in the very first lyric. I'm so happy and thankful that I have the understanding, I have the footing of wisdom and knowledge to know and understand. Hey man, the man said what he felt was gonna be hot.
Yeah.
The shit worked for him. And because I know I'm not broke, and because I know I'm good, I'm able to walk away and say, hey man, that's what rap is. I can't take it personal now. What we gonna start beefing? When Gucci said it before, I ain't trying to go broke like Joc did.
Yeah.
He said that years back. And of course I was like, what? But guess what? Gucci as a man came to my morning show and apologized to me.
Wow.
Live on my show. I can't do nothing but respect that. Whether he meant it, whether he was genuine and sincere or not, he took it a step to do something that a lot of cats don't have the moxie to do. So for a kid like a 42, I understand. The craziest part though, when I mentioned the guys or the Lil Babies or the P from QC, whoever was in position who could have made him say, yeah, say somebody else or switch that part. It ain't their job to do that, but when you thinking like me and Baby being in the same city, you would think, and they were like, nah, don't this one our own right here, right? Because I don't think any of them would have been able to go to Detroit. What 42 from Detroit, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he would have been able to go there and say, before I go broke like Trick or be a bitch like Trick. I don't think he would have let that fly on one of their records.
Facts.
But that may be also, too, a different kind of respect, knowing home gonna be on some street shit, or just people being loyal to where they from. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I already said. That's why I made the statement earlier. That's why I don't hang with entertainers like that, because a lot of times it ain't no loyalty. Nigga gonna float to who they think the hottest. Nigga gonna float to what they think gonna make their brand look the best. And a nigga will see you in public, and if his thoughts that you not hot, he down there don't want to speak to you. He down there don't want to interact, because he don't want to seem like he's with the team that's not popping at that moment. So, again, it's so many levels of understanding.
Yeah, exactly.
That has to be there to be able to say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take this and make the best out of it.
Damn right.
So I've been doing the bro like Joc part. This shit's been working. It's working. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, we got the t-shirts and shit.
Come on, let's go.
BroLikeJoc.com.
Hey man, you know it's funny, and it's just a testament to your business savvy or whatever. Like I say, you know, with all the businesses and things. I recently saw somewhere that you purchased some publishing.
Okay.
I heard you purchased some publishing, and so tell me, how does Yung Joc purchase 42 Dugg's publishing when 42 Dugg's biggest song is what could be considered maybe a stab at Joc? That's crafty at the very least.
Well, let me just say this.
Yeah.
The thought of it is like something that Michael Jackson did by buying the Beatles publishing, but in all actuality, I didn't.
Okay.
I was having fun.
Okay. We were all like, what?
but what I did was I bought into his campaign. That's definitely against mine. But I bought into his campaign by saying, okay, if this is what the kids think is the hottest, then let's let it be. What I'm gonna do other than get on a song and diss back?
Yeah.
I'm not really in love with the music like that anymore.
Yeah.
It's just it's a beautiful world. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when you getting that money, it's a beautiful thing. Do not get me wrong. But right now, you know, I'm able to be at home. I'm happy. I don't gotta get on the road to go get my money. You know, so I have to be away from my family and out my bed and sleep hotel to hotel, flight to flight, bus to bus, rental car to rental car to get my money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking it at all. It's a beautiful living, trust me. I'll tell you this. But you know how you just wake up one day and you have those certain understandings of who you are and what you want.
Exactly.
The time you're here, and I start realizing like man, I don't want to be on the road like this all the time, because it started making me feel like I got to really go get the money. I got to go and get the money. I got to leave everything that I may love at the moment behind to go and get the money. And I think that was one of the things that pushed me harder. That's why I started promoting parties for different clubs. That's how I became a club owner. You know, right now on one of the hottest clubs in the city right now, South Beach. On one of the nicest salons in the city, Salon Echelon.
Come on.
I'm on. I got a number one morning show.
Come on.
Now syndicated.
Come on.
I'm on one of the longest running number one cable shows.
Come on.
Number one storyline on the Love and Hip Hop.
Come on.
And I still got a catalog that yields me a lot of publishing and mechanical royalty. So I like being able to be at home and still eat like I'm on tour.
That's a bar. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a bar. I like real. Being at home and still eating like I'm on tour. That is a bar. Oh, the check came in. Oh, okay.
So you know another thing about it too? I'm gonna tell you something funny about this shit. You don't believe this. But like, I don't do what a lot of my cohorts do. You know, I don't have the latest Rolls Royce truck. I don't. I don't have the flyest Richard Mille. I don't. You know, certain things I don't desire. And because of that just sets me aside anyway. It's kind of like, because you know how I go, like you can look at a picture and you can see who in the picture getting money, right? And then you can see who gravitate towards each other because they getting money. And then you'll see a picture where everybody put their watch in the picture, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like synchronization. That's like one accord. That's like established.
Yeah, respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I don't get caught up in that type shit no more. I'm really, 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 really into, you know, working harder than my opponents. I'm really out here on that right now. I'm on it because I don't have time to do nothing else. Ain't no sense in playing. I got 8 kids. Shit ain't no game for me.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when we going, you know, I see cats. I see it, man. If I dropped 100 on that. Hey man, I'm out here buying properties. I'm buying land. You know what I'm saying? I'm opening businesses. I also got a new rental shop coming, man.
Let's get it.
A rental company too, rental rims and accessories, shit like that. So that's my latest venture. Just did the paperwork on that today. So it's like oh God, like I'm not flexing.
He's like, I just bought to do business today.
What I don't use the word hate. What I dislike is when I see my brothers and cohorts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what I'm doing, whoop, this what I'm doing, this coming, and it never surfaces. It's like, it sounded good because we believe, we know you have the resources to do what you say you're doing. Mm-hmm. But sometimes, in this new day and age, you can't say you're doing something because people gonna do their homework. It's at their fingertips.
Exactly.
Oh, let's see what's real and what ain't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't sit here and say, you got that new double R truck.
Yeah.
Where it's at? I haven't seen on your IG. Do you take pictures in it? Do you ever? Is it a secret?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I haven't seen you in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So all the play, all the BS, you can't be on that because the people they're looking for lifestyle right now. They're not caught up in the propaganda anymore. I mean, it is propaganda in a sense, but you got to give them more than just propaganda.
Well, you know, I think the beautiful thing about this, even this whole situation, is once you know who you are as a person, there's nothing really that can shake you or kind of unravel you because you have a solid core understanding of who you are. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker can talk all day, you can howl at the moon, but as long as you know, okay, I'm this is who I am, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm bad at, you know what I'm saying? But I have a full awareness of who I am. Okay, if someone says some things that isn't becoming or isn't part of what you consider yourself and know that who you are, oh, well, that's not me. He must be talking about somebody else. So it really doesn't even hit the same way because you kind of gotta, you know, and that's freedom in itself of knowing yourself.
And that's why I said what I said. Mental health is real because what if I wasn't healthy mentally?
Yeah.
What if I was fragile mentally? That shit could have been one. Like, damn, bro, out here doing bad. And then he want to escape everybody talking to him. So then he becomes a recluse or a hermit. And you don't come out and show your face. You praying to God, something happened to this song. I just wish it stopped.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, imagine if I was in that space.
That's crazy. Has any of them, have any of them reached out? Have you spoke to any of them recently?
No.
As far as Baby and Dugg?
I don't expect no, man, listen. It kind of don't matter. Like,
exactly.
Well, you know, once you do what you do, like, apologies mean nothing to me in this world.
Well, you know, if you disrespect in public and apologize in private, that just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter to me whether you do it in public or private. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's something that we're taught to say you're okay. And you forget when that's not real.
It ain't.
It's not real.
It ain't.
Because you're taught to say, you can see two brothers arguing and fighting, and their mom say, just tell your brother you sorry. Just tell him you sorry. And the only reason he's saying he's sorry because mama is saying, say you're sorry.
Yeah.
And he know that if she gonna leave it alone, he'll be like, all right, I'm sorry. Did he really mean it? No.
No. Not at all.
Did he really mean it? No. Is he gonna do it again? Yes. Give me a few days, maybe a few minutes. To your ass again, you'll be crying. I'll be like, I'm sorry again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get caught up in that. I'm not interested in it. At the end of the day, they did what they felt was gonna work for them, and it's working for them. Hooray. I'm gonna make my moves.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
You better.
Yeah.
You know, true testament, man, the business savvy, bro. You're definitely that, man. And I know the sky is the limit. Anything new on the horizon that we can expect from Mr. Joc?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm just doing a lot of development. I don't even know where I just woke up, and I'm just so thankful to God that I woke up in the space to say, you know what, let me go harder here. Let me go harder here in this realm, in this vein, because I mean, it's the worst feeling in the world to not have a cushion. I've been there. I mean, we all have. If you alive and you live in the United States of America and you come from the place I come from, You had some slow days.
Respect.
You had some good days too.
You had some bad ones and some good ones. Yeah,
I mean,
you right about that.
Let's be for real. I wasn't born with no money.
No, facts.
You know,
a lot of us weren't. A lot of us weren't. There's things that we had to accumulate.
It's a lot of us that die and never had any. Too. Everybody don't get their day in the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes it never come, man.
It's a harsh reality, but it is, man.
Well, brother, you definitely blessed, man, and I know you continue to be blessed because it seems like you have a very good grasp of who you are,
yeah.
and never lose that, because of the fact of the matter is that in itself is your freedom. That in itself is your strength, because of the fact that at the end of the day, Yung Joc knows who Yung Joc is, and the damn show ain't broke. Brother, let them know where to follow you at before we get out of here, my man.
Man, it's real simple, man. You can follow me at Joc Live, JOCLIVE. The Streetz Morning Takeover, my morning show. You can always catch us at South Beach, the South Beach ATL. That's it, man. You know?
Yeah, if you ever need like a co-host, something, slide through. Free plug.
That's man.
Well, we can make some things happen.
I think you're one of the best hosts I ever worked with.
Man, you know what, man? I'm not gonna fight you on that.
Ain't no cap.
That's respect, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. We'll definitely talk more about that. But you can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money NICHE. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Yung Joc. And we out. Love, brother.